So at this point, there's a plethora of lawsuits that has came out in regards to Diddy and his alleged shenanigans. His home was raided, and then you had different women coming out about their experiences and filing these lawsuits, and then the Cassie videos that came out. Well, there's another lawsuit, and this time it is with Miss Dawn Richards. Do you guys remember Dawn Richards? Well, if you remember the group Diddy Dirty Money, she was one of the women. She's actually the one right here in Diddy Dirty Money. And then also, of course, she was the lead vocalist next to Aubrey O'Day in Making the Band, which was a hot reality show in the early 2000s. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the story. So I have to say that I did indeed see this coming, being that Making the Band was such a hot TV show. You guys know throughout the years, Miss Aubrey O'Day, she's the one right here on the end, the blonde on the end. She has came out numerous times throughout the years telling her experience with Diddy and how he's such a bad person, and nobody seemed to believe her. But the person that everybody wanted to speak was Dawn. And I also can say it's surprising that she even did come out, because I truly didn't think she would come out, because throughout the show, even on the reunion in MTV, I forgot what was that show called, where after the show, I forgot what the show was called, with Sway, and she was just talking about how much she's loyal to Diddy and her devotion to him. I didn't think she would ever come out and speak, but today TMZ released the story right here talking. So Diddy has been sued for monstrous behavior, allegations of brutality and sexual abuse, and here is Don Richards' picture. So scrolling down, so this is what happened. So Diddy is facing yet another lawsuit from a new accuser, a former bandmate, who is Don Richards, claimed she was belittled, terrorized, and sexually abused her, while she also witnessed him savagely beat his ex Cassie. Now, Diddy's team did respond today. So Diddy's attorney, Erica Wolf, tells TMZ at 2:30 p.m. today, Mr. Combs is shocked and disappointed by this lawsuit. In an attempt to rewrite history, Don Richard has now manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday, conveniently timed to coincide with her album release and press tour. So, some further information. There's actually a lawsuit document. I wasn't able to pull it up, but TMZ kind of breaks it down how she was treated on the show, and how the CEO, which is Diddy, manipulated her by promising to advance her singing career if she relented to his alleged twisted demands. Now, from all the stories that came out about Diddy, I can only imagine what Dawn Richards had to endure, because she was that one character. I don't know if you guys remember Making the Band, but she was that one character that was very open about how much this opportunity means to her, and she doesn't want to let it go by any means. You guys know, at the end of the show, when all the women were dropped, the only woman that was left was Dawn. And that's when he made dirty, dirty money from there. So she was very loyal. So I can only imagine all the things he endured. And, it's a typical Hollywood story. Men taking advantage of a female and promising her that he's going to advance his career. Which he did, because Diddy Dirty Money was a success. They had Hello Good Morning, hits like that, and I'm Coming Home. So he did advance her career, but unfortunately she was never really able to get that solo shine. And that's typically how these Diddy stories have gone. So moving forward, the Danny Kane member, Dawn, said that they were called fat, ugly, B-word, and hoes. She said that Diddy really didn't like her because she was young and was excited to work with such a famous person. So he definitely, allegedly took advantage of her. She said she witnessed, Diddy beat up Kim Porter, And she found that day that he was capable of violence and her life would be in danger. A year later, he witnessed Cassie in 2011 attack Diddy attacked Cassie, him being high on drugs and choking her and dragging her up a flight of stairs in his LA home. Moving forward, she also mentioned that he would just go off on Cassie and just straight up disrespect her. Her story is in my opinion looking at legit, being that it matches the other lawsuits that came out of just Diddy being controlling and just being having this erratic demonic behavior and just treating women like complete garbage. Moving forward, he socked Cass in the face and wrapped his hands around her throat, attempted to strangle her inside the LA mansion, according to the police, not the police report, her lawsuit. And show support to Cassie and advised her to leave Diddy, who found out about the conversation. Like, y'all don't get in my relationship. Don't tell my. So there was at one point where they were trying to protect Cassie, and it backfired, and Diddy would threaten them that his career would be no more. She said at one point things got so serious that her father stepped in, and she called her dad for help. And then his dad he basically threatened her dad, saying, think about your daughter and think about your daughter's career. So that could kind of hint why Dawn never came forward with this. Yeah, so I wish I could go ahead and pull up some of the things that Aubrey O'Day has said. I wish I could point out some of the things that Aubrey O'Day has said regarding Diddy, but that's for another story. But that was my report today on Don Richards suing Diddy, her being amongst multiple women claiming that Diddy is a monster and has sexually abused them. I also forgot to mention in the article as well that she claimed that Diddy did attempt to like touch her, and was one time he walked in when she was naked. So it's just really crazy to see like similar stories pop up amongst all these women. Now, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think it took Dawn a little too long to come forward and say something? Like, what are your thoughts? Because I'm seeing some people say like, what took her so long? Aubrey O'Day, which was her bandmate, been saying these things about Diddy. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But regardless, I feel like this is going to shake up a lot of things, being that this is Aubrey O'Day's bandmate, and all of these guys, we saw their whole story play out on national television and with Diddy Dirty Money. So I'm really interested in seeing how this story unfolds. But it's looking like Diddy is in some deep waters right now. And I'll be back with some more updates on this. But drop your comments down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me know what you guys think. But once again, y'all, it's Tracy VA with Tracy VA Media. We're keeping it real, relevant, and resonating here on YouTube. And I'll see you guys next time.